is to go up to the Horizons Bar on deck 9, right at the front of the ship. That is where Marius and Thomas will be playing every evening of the cruise. Let's hear it one more time for Twin Sound. Well, I'd like to bid you all a welcome to the Broadway Show Lounge for our Captain's Cocktail Reception here on our one formal night. And it's a long-held tradition on the Thomson fleet that we have the one formal night and long may it remain so, because I have to say, gentlemen, don't the ladies look beautiful? That's not quite the response I was hoping for. In which case, ladies, don't the gentlemen look handsome? Now, gentlemen, be honest, how many of you needed help getting ready tonight? Okay. Ladies, tell the truth, how many of you had to help your husbands and partners get ready tonight? Twice as many hands. Well, gentlemen, join me in a nice round of applause for our beautiful ladies this evening. Thank you. Well, my role as the cruise director for the cocktail reception really is to introduce you to the heads of department and our senior officers, and of course the master himself. And I look over my left-hand shoulder, and our first head of department is our wonderful destination services manager. He is, of course, all the way from England. Let's hear it from Marco, everyone. Of course, any advice that you need about any of the excursions, go along and see Marco and the team at the Destination Services Desk, straight through the Broad Street shops. Our next head of department is the Future Cruise Advisor here on board. If you're interested in booking again another cruise on the Celebration, the Thomson Dream, the Thomson Destiny, or even the Thomson Spirit, this is the lady you need to talk to. Again, she's from England. Please put your hands together for Danielle. The next gentleman is responsible for quality in all of our restaurants, the food and the service, and he does, and I'm sure you'll agree, an absolutely amazing job. He is, of course, our maitre d', all the way from the Philippines. It's June! Now, guess who's next? A wonderful executive chef. He is responsible for all of you going home 2 inches wider than when you arrived. He's all the way from the Philippines. Our executive chef, it's Ross. The next lady is our front office manager, or the manager of the reception department. Quite a big department down there, giving polite, friendly advice and a helping hand if ever it's needed. She's all the way from the Ukraine. Our front office manager is Tatiana. The next lady is our chief purser. I like to think of her as the bank manager of the ship. Not only does she manage the finances of the ship, but also the smooth processes and every port that we arrive at. She tells me that if she gets the loudest cheer, she may consider giving you a reduction on the price of your cruise. Our chief purser, let's hear it for Katrina. Katrina says no. The next gentleman is Chief Housekeeper, in charge of the huge housekeeping team, and don't our cabin stewards and stewardesses, don't they do a wonderful job, all lovely people of course. Well, let's hear it for their manager, all the way from Indonesia, it's Ahmad. The next gentleman is responsible for all the provisions. That's the provisions in the restaurants and the bars as well. He's our food and beverage manager, again from the Philippines. Let's hear it for Lamberto. The next gentleman, I hope you never ever have to meet, because he's our safety officer. He's the one that makes sure that we're all nice and safe, be it crew, be it you, our guests, and he does a wonderful job. He's all the way from Russia. Our safety officer is Sergey. The next gentleman is second in command of a vast technical department here on board Thomson Celebration. He's from the Ukraine, and his name is our Staff Chief Engineer, is Sergey. The next gentleman is our hotel manager. You can imagine that within the Thomson Celebration there is a huge team working dedicated for the hotel department. He's all the way from Sweden. Our hotel manager is Johan. The next gentleman is in charge of the technical department. That's all the way down in the engine room, all the way to the high-tech navigation equipment up on the bridge. He's all the way from Scotland. It's Graham, our Chief Engineer. The next gentleman is our second in command on the ship. He's our Staff Captain. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Staff Captain Nathan Mills. Ladies and gentlemen, I would introduce more senior officers, but I'm lucky I remembered these. So it's fortunate for me that there is only one gentleman left to introduce to you. He is, of course, our master on board. Ladies and gentlemen, Captain Wojciech.
Very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm glad to see so many of you around here. That means that the night has gone passed away now, so it's new energy is in. You recharged your batteries. A sea day. Well, how long are you going to stay with us? Yesterday was 2011, now it's 2012. A year. Oh well. Well, we enjoy your company, and I hope that you enjoy our company. Look behind me, my senior officers, the line managers, heads of departments, every single one of them, they are the masters of their arts. Absolutely wonderful team, and it's my great pleasure and the honor to be the leader of that team. They obviously have a big army behind them, working hard, supplying the front lines. Are you happy with the service? Is everything okay so far? Well, that is great. So once again, you've heard it so many times now, but on behalf of the Thomson Cruises, all my officers, crew and staff, and obviously myself, welcome on board the Thomson Celebration, and Happy New Year to all of you. So today we are having a day at sea. As I promised yesterday, you got some sun. I noticed few lobsters crawling through the doors, so well done. Tomorrow we are in port of Sochna, an early arrival, and I'm sure a busy day for you. If you have booked the tours, it will be absolutely fantastic day. If you haven't, I suggest please see Marco. Still probably seats available, and they're selling very well. As you notice, the ports of calls that we are calling on this itinerary on the Red Sea, I don't want to discourage you, but they really do not have much to offer on the walking distance. So you either have to take a taxi or the bus. The best way is to go on our organized tours, because they give you the opportunity to make it best of your holiday, whatever you decide to do. And also, you will be back on board safely on time, because if you are not tough, I'm sailing, then you can take a camel and ride the camel across the desert to catch up in the next port. That would be fun, wouldn't it? So tomorrow, Sochna, and the gateway obviously to Cairo. Museum is open, Marco, yeah? You already told me. Yes, everything is back in normal in Egypt now, so the museum is open. The, how do you call them, this big pile of boulders? Pyramids, sorry, the pyramids. They're also available, so it's all there for you. And after the exciting day in Sochna, we are sailing to Safaga. We have overnight in Safaga. and that's for you all Luxor Kings, the Valley of the Kings, the Karnak temples, or whatever you decide to do. Again, please check the excursions, because in Safaga, walking distance, there's not really much to do. So if you have any money left after this holiday, Danielle will very, very willingly tell you what to do with it. She's our future cruises advisor. And if you like us, if you like the Thomson cruises, and I'm sure you do, if you're not yet, by the end of this cruise you will. I promise you, I'm the captain, I will tell you to like us. And she can plan your holiday for the future. What's on offer? The good news is that one of our ships, the Thomson Spirit, will be sailing from UK, from Newcastle and Harwich, going to the Baltic Sea and the Norwegian fjords. Fantastic, really, really fantastic itinerary. We will remain for the winter season on the Red Sea until May, and then we will start sailing from Marmaris, going to the Turkish and the Greek ports around the Eastern Mediterranean. So that is the Thomson celebration, and we have also Thomson Dream and the Thomson Destiny. There are a little bit further out from here destinies on the Canary Islands at the moment, and the Dream is on the Caribbean. For the summer, they will come back to the Mediterranean, and Dream is in Palma, will be sailing from Palma, and Thomson Destiny from Corfu. So a lot of it for you to choose from. Please come back, we've got families and the bills to pay, so you'll be a great help. Ladies and gentlemen, there's not really much more that I would like to tell you. I hope that you enjoy your holiday so far. Sit back, relax. It's a very, very special time, the New Year's time. Sit back, relax. The boys and girls, they will spoil you up to looks absolutely rotten. Just let us do the job, and you will be very happy going back home with the nice memories. I have to ask my favorite chef, Rose, the best chef that I ever sailed with. And I'm only saying that because he knows how to cook my special Polish dishes. Well, dinner is ready. So I wish you a fantastic holiday, Happy New Year, bon appetit, and God bless. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm asked on board Captain Wojciech, our senior officers and heads of departments. Well, ladies and gentlemen, in a short moment's time, I'm going to invite you all down to the Meridian restaurant, where our galley has prepared a very special gala dinner for you. You can exit out of the Broadway show lounge through all four exits, the two behind and the two in front there. Ultimately, I will have to kindly, politely ask everyone to vacate the Broadway show lounge so that our very busy bar staff can clean the theatre before tonight's first performance of Concerto by Special Arrangement. Tonight's show is all about the beauty of the voice and the wonderful harmonies and musical arrangements created. The second show will be at 10:30. Our first show is, of course, at 9 o'clock tonight. But I would like to bid you all a bon appetit, enjoy your dinner. I look forward to seeing you throughout the evening and indeed throughout the rest of the cruise. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much.